Breaking news this afternoon, we've learned the names of 11 more priests and nuns accused of sexual abuse within the Buffalo Diocese. Among them is the former and longtime director of youth ministry for the church. They will be named in lawsuits filed tomorrow under the Child Victims Act. The pictures outlined in red are the never before named clergy accused of abuse. They include Father Gary Badgley, second to the left on the top. He served as youth director from 1986 to 2001. He died in 2006. In fact, many of the clergy named have since passed away, although the 7 Eyewitness News team has learned one of the dozens of lawsuits that will be filed against the diocese tomorrow accuses an active priest of sexually abusing a victim when he was 8 years old. In all, attorneys across Western New York and the state are expected to file hundreds of civil rights cases overnight. We're going to go now to 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Riley. He's live in Buffalo, where one firm just wrapped up its very own news conference. Ed, what have you learned early this morning?
Well, Madison, it is anyone's guess how many lawsuits will be filed tomorrow when the one-year look-back window opens for the Child Victims Act. But legal experts predict it could be a huge amount. This morning, the law firm of Whites and Luxembourg held a press conference in front of the Diocese of Buffalo. An attorney for the firm said it plans to file more than 100 cases on behalf of sex abuse victims in Erie County over the next year. The first 2 will be filed tomorrow against the Diocese of Buffalo. One alleges that a principal at St. Francis High School in the 1970s abused a 16-year-old boy. The second alleges that a pastor at All Saints Church and its school in the 1960s abused a 14-year-old girl.
We have clients who are filing who are 24, who are the youngest possible under the window, and we have clients as old as 93. So these are people who have really been anxiously awaiting their moment.
Whites in Luxembourg is representing 1,200 sex abuse survivors across New York State. And while priest abuse cases are the most highly publicized, the firm actually said the majority of its lawsuits will focus on school districts, foster care cases, summer camp counselors, and individual family members. And this afternoon, we are also going to hear from local attorney Steve Boyd and the law firm of Jeff Anderson and Associates, who will also be talking about the lawsuits they plan to file, including several priests and nuns that worked in the Diocese of Buffalo in the past. Live in downtown Buffalo, Ed Riley, 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Ed, thank you. And of course, we're going to have much more tonight under news at 5 and 6. And our coverage continues right now on WKBW.com.